see, it's still original paint and everything on this unit. This unit came in, it's actually in really nice shape. There's a little bit of surface rust in the ways just because it's sad. It came in, this thing was pitch black, it just covered in dust. So it's actually in really nice shape. If you come over here, this light tells you that the power is on to the whole machine. This right here kills power to all the control levers, but this is still telling you that the machine is hot. This unit did get fresh oil, as you can see when we start to run it. I'll show you right now. Look up here inside the glass, you can see the fresh oil circulating inside of it. As you can see when it stops, the oil stops pumping. So that shows you that the lubrication pump inside the headstock is working properly. As you can see, this unit is set up for threading. It has all the different features. Here's all the charts for all the different ranges to set up for all your threading that you need to do. Over here on this side of the apron, this is your engagement lever. Up is spindle forward, down is spindle reverse. Remember, anytime you are shifting the direction of the spindle, always make sure that the spindle comes to a complete stop before shifting the headstock or shifting from reverse to forward. So we're going to go through the gear ranges. Our first gear range. As you can see, it's very easy to shift. Was that in gear all the way? See, the clutches are in excellent shape in this machine. It starts up immediately. I'll demonstrate again. See, it goes through all the ranges very easy. All the headstock ranges are in excellent shape. You can see there's no whining or no unusual clunks or noises coming from the headstock. Over here, these are different apron range. This is forward and reverse for the feed shaft and for the lead screw. Of course, middle is neutral, which disengages the feed shaft and lead screw. I'm sorry. Over here are your different speeds, as you can see. Same over here. These are more ranges. These are all for threading. Whatever you want to do, same for here. This is all for threading. You got to follow the chart, set it up to what you need for threading. Over here, we're going to demonstrate that the feeds work. If you look over here on the side, there's a screw right here. When you move the screw in and out, if you look underneath here on the side, there's this little knockoff dog. That screw moves this knockoff dog back and forth. So when you come forward, let me screw this forward a little bit. You can see there's a little button there. That's the knockoff of the cross slide. Over here on this end, this is the button for the knockoff for the cross feed, and this right here you can set your different knockoff positions to knock off the carriage. So this right here engages the feeds. As you can see, it's coming backwards. It's a little bit closer to the knockoff. You watch, it's about to knock off the handle. Knocks the handle off. Knocks off in the forward and on the back. As you can see, I cannot stall the feeds. If you want to shift to a different feed range, as you can see, toward you it's for the cross feed. In is for the carriage feed. The carriage feed is also in excellent shape. It's got to be all the way up here. You can see it also knocks off. Knocks off with ease. If you look up over here on the compound, as you can see, the flaking's in excellent shape, like it's never ever been used. This machine is very, very little used. You're hearing a little bit of noise. You're hearing just this tag right here is just rubbing on the dial a little bit. As you can see, the flaking over here on the cross slide is in excellent shape. There's virtually no wear on it at all. Like I said, all there's just a little bit of staining from the surface rust that was there. We cleaned everything off. This is set up for coolant. You're going to have to put your own nozzle on it. We'll get back to the coolant system in a second. You loosen this, slide this back and forth. Tighten this up. Cannot move it. You also have a secondary clamp here too if you also want to use this clamp and this binder. As you can see, the tailstock spindle comes out nicely. Now it's tight. Now it's tight. Now I can't move it. As you can see, the spindle and tailstock's in really nice shape. Still a little dirty. There's some nice clean oil on that. Always ensure, if you come down here, always ensure that you keep oil inside the apron for lubricating the gears and everything. To lubricate the ways on this, if you look, you see you have these little button oilers. You have to get a little oil gun, you got to oil these to keep oil on the ways, or you can just directly lubricate the ways. Same here, button oilers here, button oilers over here. This is the fill, this is where you would put oil into the apron. Also with the headstock, this also has a 2-speed motor. So right here you're in low, this is an off position, this is high. So you can also just do it right here too. Always make sure it comes to a complete stop. This is your low. Off position, this is your high. These buttons down here, this is for your coolant pump. I don't know if you can hear that, but the coolant pump is running. Oh, the coolant pump is off. Also, while we're down this area, there is a sight glass here for your gearbox oil. Always make sure that your gearbox oil is full. This here is your sight glass for the headstock. Always make sure your headstock oil is full. The oils in this machine have been changed, so when you get it, all the oils are nice and clean. This machine's all ready for service. Before I get too far ahead of myself, I'm sure you guys don't see this, but there's a chip pan. I just took the chip pan out. It comes from the back. You can't move the machine when the chip pan's in. You have to take the chip pan out so you don't damage the chip pan. There's also a drain in it, so the coolant will drain back into the coolant sump. Coolant sump has been cleaned. It's all nice and clean, all ready for service, so you don't have to worry about dealing with any of that when you get the machine. When you look up here, this comes with the chuck key for the chuck. It comes with the live center, and it also comes with a drill chuck. And it comes with the nope, that's all attached. It's not a bushing. This is your key. This key gains you access to the side where all the change gears are. This is your fill for the gearbox, or right over here on the side. As you can see, this is right here. This is a safety switch, so you cannot run the machine when the door is open. and it never hurts every now and then on these, just to put a little bit of grease in these gears so they don't run dry. They don't need a lot, they just need just a little bit. This right here, this box, this is the junction box to hook up your power. If you come over here to the back, this key also grants you access to the electric cabinet. Turn this off, unlock the door, and as you can see, it opens. Inside electric cabinets, it's still in very, very nice shape. Very clean, very neat. Nobody's been in here mutilating the wiring on this machine. It's all original. This machine also has a transformer in here that powers this light. It powers this light, not this light. This light down here, you will have to plug into the wall. You can see the light works. It's actually a two-stage light. There's also a light on top, just a regular bulb. Then you also have one of those ring lights. So you have a very, very bright light with this unit. This is our Nardini engine light.